Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream, and welcome back to the channel for more Destiny 2 news and intel. And today's video is going to be a bit of a PSA for all players, but more specifically for solo players, as there's some big changes coming to Destiny 2 tomorrow at the weekly reset that is going to heavily affect the amount of endgame loot solo players can farm each week. Some of the activities that we're going to discuss in this video will be leaving tomorrow, so I would suggest that everybody make use of all the glitches and farms that we discuss in today's video as quickly as possible, at least within the next 24 hours. There are some things that there are no known changes for, but knowing Bungie, there will definitely be a patch in the near future. There's also a new activity that's coming tomorrow we're going to discuss. If you enjoy any of the content in this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel and turn on the bell, the post notifications, so you never miss out on any future Destiny 2 content like this. You can also follow me on Instagram. It'll be linked in the description box down below. Remember, any of the things I just mentioned also enter you into any future giveaways on this YouTube channel, and we do one every 1,000 subscribers, so you never want to miss out. When and if we reach 100,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel, we'll be giving away an Xbox or a PlayStation or a video card if you play on PC. You can also stick around till the end of the video for the secret hashtag you can leave in the comments section for another entry into the next giveaway for this video. Almost 80% of the people who watch this channel are not subscribed, so any new subscribers really helps out to support the channel quite a bit, so I appreciate all the support I can get. Thank you all so much for watching today. But let's get into the content. So first off, the Festival of the Lost will be leaving us tomorrow at the weekly reset time, so if you're looking to farm out any exotic class items, now is the time to do it. I've discussed how you can get a whole bunch of candy towards your exotic class items simply by going to the tower on 3 characters and just getting all the candy that is in the trees. There's one by Ava Levant, and then there's one by Ikora. If you get all the candy on all 3 characters, you will have about 2,800 candy. At least that's the math that one of my viewers did for me, so I appreciate that. That's almost, I think that is all the candy you would actually need, but if not, very close to it. So I would suggest, even if you don't play on all 3 characters, at least go to the tower on all 3 and collect the candy on all 3. And if you don't have 3 characters, now's the time to maybe start those second and third characters, at least just to get your exotic class items. Remember, once you acquire an exotic class item through Ava Levant, you'll then be able to farm exotic class items from any normal location where they will drop. So in the Pale Heart, which I've heard has been boosted, you'll be able to probably farm a lot of exotic class items. I had one viewer say that they were able to get 3 exotic class items in the Pale Heart in under 45 minutes. They drop from the chests, any chest in the Pale Heart. They drop from overthrows, so definitely do those. You can also, of course, farm them from Dual Destiny or from XUR, which I believe XUR is still selling exotic class items at the moment for strange coins. So all you would need to do is acquire one from Ava Levant, then you can just farm out strange coins for XUR using the Favor of the 9 buff, and you can acquire as many exotic class items as you want from XUR. You can buy them over and over again, so long as you have enough strange coins. So that's one thing that I would suggest everybody do while you still have the time. Make sure that you unlock your exotic class items if you can. It's a big part of the Final Shape content, and if you do not have access to it, it's a real hindrance, I would say. But also, you're not getting to use all the content that you've paid for. Beyond that, I would suggest still doing the Dual Destiny mission, as it will allow you to focus your exotic class item rolls. That's the only difference after this Festival of the Lost, but it's just a good mission to run anyway. I know a lot of people don't think it's that great a mission, or they just don't enjoy it, but I believe it actually is a really good mission. It's just unfortunate that people don't have a easy way to gain access to it and learn the mechanics of it without necessarily running into some toxicity. Let me know your comments about Dual Destiny, how the Festival of the Lost played out. I think it actually was a great success. I haven't seen a Festival of the Lost really have a player base as high as this current one was in quite a while. Usually the seasonal events get a bit of a player boost first day or so, but people have really played this one over the course of the 3 weeks. So I think it was a good idea that Bungie did this, if not maybe a strange point to introduce exotic class items. But again, let me know in the comments. Any comment you leave on any of those topics we just discussed will give you an entry into the next giveaway for this video. But now, on to the other thing that I think everybody should do in the next 24 hours, because you never know when things like this are going to be patched. And there was part of this particular farm glitch patched last week. So this is for all you solo players out there who are looking to farm out the Vespers host dungeon on master difficulty or on normal difficulty. If you're looking for just the weapons, you can do it on normal. If you're looking for weapons as well as Artifice armor, the best armor that you can get in the game, maybe not the best location for the armor, but Artifice armor is the best armor you can get. If you get a good roll on an Artifice armor piece, you can then upgrade it. It's always going to have more stats than even the best static rolled armor. So Artifice armor you can get only from the dungeons. And this particular dungeon, on the first encounter, you can glitch out of the map and bypass it and go to the next area, we'll call that encounter 1.5, and deposit 3 bombs in that encounter, and it will count towards the first encounter and auto-complete it. I've talked about this many times since it was found. Unfortunately, part of what made this glitch amazing for solo players, which was the ability to basically skip past the opening barrage of enemies, which again is sort of a half encounter. We'll call it encounter 0.5, then we have encounter 1, and then we're on to, as you see here, encounter 1.5. We were able to jump past that whole first part. You can't do that anymore, so if you're trying to do this on master difficulty, that area will probably be the toughest part of this farm glitch, but still shouldn't take you that long to do. On normal difficulty, it won't take you very much time at all. It's a very short area. You just have to shoot the panels. But I know that that will probably prohibit at least a few people from doing this farm. But if you can get past that, you can get proficient at that, maybe you can get a buddy to do this. You can farm the next encounter over and over again for the God Roll weapons that drop from there. The heavy grenade launcher drops from there, as well as for the Artifice armor. So as you can see in this clip in the background, if you haven't seen any video that I've talked about this before, essentially you just start the first encounter. That's very important. You actually have to go up and scan the big ball in the middle of the room. Once you scan that, you can then jump out of bounds, make your way past that turn back barrier. It'll go away. Just keep moving up in the path that I show. And then make your way through the paneling and back into the map. Salvation's Grip will be very important for this particular glitch. So if you don't have Salvation's Grip, you can use Stasis. A hunter might be the best course of action at that point. Stand in the locations that you see me use in this video, as that helps getting the Stasis Shard exactly where you want it to be, Stasis Crystal, so that you can jump on top of it and make your way out of the map. But things like this do get patched very often, and as I said last week, there was a patch to this particular farm glitch that allowed you to not skip past that first part. And this is a very easy patch if Bungie decides to do it. So you never know. Tomorrow might be it, and this solo farm glitch might be gone forever, at least until we find a new iteration of it. So for the next 24 hours, if you're looking for Artifice armor or any of the amazing weapons from Vespers host, I would suggest you head into the dungeon and use this method to farm out the first chest as many times as you possibly can. If you are a solo player, you will not be able to save the checkpoint for the first chest, or excuse me, for the first encounter. So you will have to reset the dungeon every time and make your way through that first area of ads where you have to shoot the panels. Again, shouldn't take you that long, but probably turns this from a 10-minute farm into maybe a 15-minute solo farm. If you are in a group, of course, you can save a checkpoint once you get to the first encounter so that you can just swap characters back and forth and you never have to repeat that process again. But hopefully you can get yourself some exotic class items, or maybe some Artifice armor or some awesome weapons. This was also a way you could use to skip past this encounter if you're going for the icebreaker to speed run it. So if you don't want to do the first encounter, you can just use this glitch to get past it and make your way to the end of the dungeon a lot faster. Thanks so much for watching today. Hopefully you found something in this video helpful. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. As I said before, remember, so many people who watch are not subscribed. So any new subscribers, any new support, I really do appreciate it. Thank you all so much for the amazing support as of late, as there has been quite a few new subscribers to the channel. If you've watched till this point in the video, you can leave a hashtag Vespers host or a hashtag the final shape, or the new activity that we're going to be getting tomorrow at Reset, the reprised Prison of Elders, Tomb of Elders, should have something coming out for that over the next week, as I'm sure a lot of people are going to be playing it. I'm very excited to see Prison of Elders return. Tomb of Elders looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I think they've instituted some good changes from what I've seen, and overall I think it was just a great activity when it was around back in D1. Let me know if you played Prison of Elders in D1, if you're looking forward to Tomb of Elders in D2. That'll give you another entry into the next giveaway for this video. Thanks so much for watching, as always, and once more, I am Wilhelm Scream. Of course, we will see you next time.